Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today I'm gonna be doing the World Cup predictions and it's happening in exactly 2 weeks. Maybe not exactly, but in 2 weeks. And this video is for my friend who keeps commenting to make interesting content. So yeah, hopefully this is interesting enough. Anyway, it's gonna be a quick one because I don't have a lot of time to record this, and it's gonna be obviously unedited because I couldn't be bothered to edit. So, anyway, before we start with the World Cup predictions, we have the UCL final in exactly half an hour, which is so hype. And is my prediction is PSG win 2-1 against Arsenal. I know, going for the favorites here, which are clearly PSG, but I think they will win. I do think 2-1. Although I wouldn't mind if Arsenal won, but apart from their fan base, yeah. Anyway, that ends the UCL section. Now let's do the World Cup predictions. So anyway, actually, I started watching football during the last World Cup, so Messi's win really inspired me to love football. So uh, nice to. I mean, I obviously saw the 2018 World Cup, but like I wasn't really into football, so this is my first World Cup where I'm like I have a lot of knowledge about football, so that kind of thing. Anyway, let's get started with Group A. Group A is quite interesting because I don't think it's particularly a strong group, but I think all of these teams are mostly in the same boat. Okay. Anyway, I think this is tough. This group is tough. You know what? I think Mexico win the group, and I think South Korea finished second, Czechia finished third, and South Africa finished last. Quite interesting, but I mean, not much to be said about this. And the next group too. I think Switzerland are the clear favorites in this group. Bosnia did knock out Italy, so maybe, but yeah, maybe I think I'll go Bosnia, Canada third, and Qatar fourth. Anyway, in Group C, obviously clear favorites should be Brazil. I do think this year they'll come first in the group stage, obviously, and Morocco second, and Scotland third, and Haiti fourth. So this was a pretty easy group to predict, I guess. This group, okay, this is quite interesting. I think Turkey will go first as they have decent players like Arda Güler and Kenan Yildiz and a lot of other players. So yeah, and USA being one of the hosts, I think they will make it out of the group stages at least. And yeah, and Australia will come third and Paraguay fourth. Um, Very interesting that Quiricua, I don't even know how to pronounce this country's name, uh, got into the World Cup anyway. Germany, clear favorites. I would say Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and anyway, these are pretty easy groups for it. I think it'll get tougher in the brackets. Anyway, um, here I think Netherlands. No, you know what I think? Maybe Japan can pull off a miracle again and make an upset. So I think Japan first. That's my surprise of the group stages, I guess. Japan maybe again. They can pull off what they did last time. And then Sweden and Tunisia. Okay, Group G. Okay, it's quite interesting. Obviously Belgium should be the clear favorites, but we know Belgium and the World Cups how they are. So I think I think Belgium they have to like it's an easy group for them. Like if they don't come first, it's like it's really on them. Like nothing can be done. And I think it's no, Iran comes second, Egypt third, and New Zealand fourth. Fortunately, anyway, moving on. Cabo Verde, Saudi, Spain, and Uruguay. Obviously, I would think Spain, not Saudi. Spain, Uruguay, Saudi, and Cabo Verde. This is a pretty easy group. Group, okay. France, like obviously. Then it's tight between Senegal and Norway, but I think Senegal comes second. They're quite consistent. Last year as well, they made it to the round of 16 and lost to England. So yeah, Norway, Iraq. Group J, the defending world champions, Argentina. Okay, and I think yeah, they strongly come first. I think Algeria comes second. Austria third, Jordan fourth. For this group, I think obviously Portugal, Colombia. It's between. I think Uzbekistan might surprise a few people. They're a good footballing nation in Asia. That's yeah, and yeah. So my favorite player is Luka Modric. So I'm rooting for Croatia, but I really don't think they'll come first. I think they'll actually come third. This might be atrocious, rooting against my. This is called anti-jinxing. You guys don't understand, okay? They'll still qualify, obviously, but yeah, this is called anti-jinxing. I hope they go far. Anyway, I think it's. I mean, it is Luka Modric's last World Cup, so I hope they do well. Okay, so I wanna generate my bracket. Wait, how did they generate it? I guess they picked the best third place teams that I picked. Anyway, let's go with this. Mexico versus Ecuador. I think Mexico. Bosnia versus Morocco. Morocco, obviously. Here, okay, this is quite an interesting one. I think Switzerland make it around of 16, and here, this is like a same matchup as 2022 World Cup, where Brazil styled on Korea, and I think that's happening again. Ooh, Turkey versus Croatia. Croatia won this. Netherlands, obviously. Germany, Austria, Japan, USA. Okay, Germany. This is quite tough. I'm gonna give the edge to USA because they're the home nation. So yeah. Then Belgium versus Egypt. Um, I'm gonna go Belgium. I think they'll at least make it to round of 16. And then here Uruguay versus Senegal. Hot take, but Senegal. Spain versus Norway. Spain. France versus Iran. France. Argentina. Also a matchup from 2022 World Cup. Colombia, Ghana. Ooh, I really couldn't tell you. But I think Colombia make it. Portugal versus England. That's quite a hot matchup. Anyway, Mexico, Morocco. Think Morocco make it to the quarters again. Um, and here I think Brazil beat Switzerland. Over here, Croatia versus Netherlands. Um, gonna root for Croatia and go Croatia, and then Germany, obviously. And then in this side, Senegal knock Belgium out, having two African nations in the quarters. And here, France knocks Spain out. So that's a big one. Argentina obviously qualify. Over here, unfortunately, I don't think uh, Portugal will beat England to have a Arge versus Portugal game. So I think England qualify. Over here, Morocco versus Brazil. I think can Morocco pull off the same magic as last year? I don't think so. I'm gonna go Brazil. Here, I think unfortunately Croatia's journey ends and it'll be Germany and over creating the epic 2014 semi-final matchup 7-1. Anyway, France, Senegal, France. Argentina versus England. I think, unfortunately, the defending world champions Messi get knocked out in the quarters this time, and England make it through. And my final. So Brazil versus Germany. I know Germany. I mean, I think they'll do quite well. They have to redeem themselves from the previous two World Cup. And Brazil has obviously done better than Germany, but I think Germany is knocking Brazil out. And these predictions look abysmal right now, now that I'm looking at it. Anyway, semi-final two, France versus England. Okay, you see, here is where some outrageous takes come in. I think England are bringing it home this year, which is an insane take. But I mean, I think they obviously have the quality to do it. I mean, even though their team selection was quite questionable, but I think they can win the World Cup. So yeah, my my winners of the World Cup are England. So yeah, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. I'll go watch UCL finals now, hopefully. Anyway, goodbye.